Welcome to Junk Food Jailbreak, the podcast where we bust out of the ultra-processed food prison and take back our health. I'm Tell, your fellow escape artist, and today we're diving into the sneaky, sticky world of ultra-processed food, aka the stuff that's way too good at making us crave more. Did you know that 60% of the average American's diet is ultra-processed food? That's like eating a chemistry lab with a side of regret. And with 40% of US adults now obese, it is time we ask, are we being played by big food? Stick around, we've got the scoop on the science and an expert who's seen it all, as well as a real-life food fighter who broke free from the junk food matrix. Let's go! Okay, let's be for real. What even is ultra-processed food? Is it just anything that comes in a shiny bag with a cartoon mascot? Sort of, but also no. According to the NOVA classification system, ultra-processed foods are Frankenstein foods, lab-made concoctions of sugars, fake fats, and hey, this literally isn't even food chemicals. Think hot Cheetos, Pop-Tarts, and that crumble cookie that's basically a dessert heart attack. Seriously, some are nearly 1,300 calories each. And here's the kicker, these foods are literally designed to be addictive. Like, oops, I ate the whole bag addictive. Companies use hyper-palatable recipes, fancy talk for you can't eat just one, and social media mind tricks to hook kids and busy families. They act like Ash Trevino was Santos and chased after these communities that want nothing to do with them. Healthy food is expensive, so big food swoops in with cheap and deadly convenience. Some countries are fighting back. Mexico slaps giant warning labels on junk food. Imagine a skull and crossbones on your Oreos. And Canada was like, oh, no, you aren't going to drink sugary drinks. Don't even think about it, girl, and slapped a tax on them. Meanwhile, the US, our FDA is like, here's nothing, good luck. Now joining us is Tani Tabo, someone who has researched ultra-processed foods.
Thanks for having me, Tel.
Yeah, of course. So, how do these foods trick us into overeating?
So I feel like a lot of these foods trick us by their bright colors, but also what's in them, you know? The
Yeah.
chemicals in them. The chemicals make it addictive and make it so that people won't stop eating.
Yeah. Okay, my follow-up question. Why are kids in low-income communities targeted so hard?
I think a lot of these companies make these foods really cheap and affordable when sometimes even healthy food is almost too expensive for these families. So it's just cheaper to buy these bag of chemicals, you know? Makes it addictive and just they're targeted, and when kids eat them when they're young, then they continue to eat them when they grow
Oh,
up.
wow. What was your oh crap, I need a change moment?
I think my oh crap, I need to change moment. I was with some of my friends and I went to Crumble Cookie and I ate a whole cookie by myself and I was like, dang, that's good. And then I look over, that cookie was 1,400 calories alone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How do you think cutting out the ultra-processed foods changed your life in general?
I think by cutting them out, I feel more energized throughout my day. I just feel healthier, I feel happier, and without those harsh chemicals in my body, I feel like I can do more, I feel more active, and overall, I feel like my mental and physical health is a lot better.
Any hacks for resisting temptation?
I think some hacks is to almost just cook at home. Because when you're cooking at home, you're using ingredients you know are good, and you bought yourself, and you're not buying them from, let's say, McDonald's, which is just heated up in a microwave. And I think another thing is to find alternatives. So let's say you like, let's say Coca-Cola. You could buy different soda that's better for you. It's more juice, like Poppy, or there's another one. Sparkling water.
Sparkling waters. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Well, thank you. This is proof that we can break free. Thanks for the inspiration.
Of course, Tel.
All right, food investigators, here's your mission. Check the NOVA system. Is your snack a real food or a lab experiment? Demand better policies. Why should Mexico have cooler food labels than us? Share this episode with someone who's still trapped in that Cheeto-verse. Thanks for tuning in to Junk Food Jailbreak. Catch us next time when we expose diet foods that lie. Stay crunchy, but not that kind of